Commencing transmission. Engaging disclaimers. Proxy team initialized. WFTA-TV is now on the air.
Good morning. This is WFTA Television, commencing broadcast activities for today. WFTA broadcasts on YouTube. WFTA is owned by Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Our programming is brought to you live via the interwebs on videotape and film. We invite you to join us for another day of broadcasting on WFTA, your YouTube toy channel.
He-Man with his mighty sword stands at the castle door. Evil forces on the rise, gotta keep eternity as skies blue. Fueled by his sight, strong and true, man-at-arms brings the power to Skeletor with his evil schemes. He-Man's ready, battle screams. Defend Castle Grayskull, stand for the light, never fall, never hide. He-Man's might. Skeletor strikes hard, cruel and wild. He-Man stands firm, fearless child. Battle cries echo through the night. Feel a spear gleams in the moonlight. Power of Grayskull flows within. He-Man's heart won't let them win. Together we'll fight for the land. Eternity is hope in their hands. Defend Castle Grayskull, stand for the light. Never fall, never hide. He-Man's might. Defend Castle Grayskull, stand for the light. Never fall, never hide. He-Man's might. He-Man's might. He-Man's might. Skeletor strikes hard, cruel and wild. He-Man stands firm, fearless, sharp. Battle cries echo through the night. Feel a spear gleams in the moonlight. Power of Grayskull flows within. He-Man's heart won't let them win. Together we'll fight for the land. Eternity is hope in their hands. Defend Castle Grayskull, stand for the light. Never fall, never hide. He-Man's might. Defend Castle Grayskull, stand for the light. Never fall, never hide. He-Man's might. He-Man's might. He-Man's might. He-Man's might. He-Man's grace. Sealed by his eyes, strong and true. Man-at-arms brings the power to Skeletor with his evil schemes. He-Man's ready, battle screams. Castle Grayskull, stand for the light. Never fall, never hide. He-Man's might. Defend Castle Grayskull, stand for the light. Never fall, never hide. He-Man's might. Skeletor strikes hard, cruel and wild. He-Man stands firm, fearless, sharp. Battle cries echo through the night. Feel a spear gleams in the moonlight. Power of Grayskull flows within. He-Man's heart won't let them win. Together we'll fight for the land. Eternity is hope in their hands. Defend Castle Grayskull, stand for the light. Never fall, never hide. He-Man's might.
Initialize dampeners. Cut and defeat. Begin transmission.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Happy Sunday, everybody. It's noon. It's time for Weird Fantastic Toy Adventure Sunday Hangout. And today, of course, we're going to crack open that Nightstalker. And let me get the chat shouted out real quick here. I'll run up here to the top and see who all came. We have Shaitan's Hammer. He says, hello, you got a really good expensive repaint. Yeah, I'll probably pick one up eventually. Actually, that's a trade that I did with Joneser, and I did pretty good on that one. Yes, sir. Honor You 83, good to see you, sir. He says, had to buy two, one for me, one for my daughter. Yeah, there you go. Moving on down, we got Christina here. Hey, Toy Mama, good to see you. Hope you're doing better today, and I hope that I can keep your mind occupied for a little while on something different. There is Jeff. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Good to see you, man. Moving on down, we got Mike Fee in the house. What's going on, Master Mike? Good to see you here today. Let's see, we got George Valentine. He's going to be traveling, so he's going to catch a replay. Thank you for coming in, George. Hit that like button on the way out. We got Gojitron here. He's got his yard work done. Now he can relax. Good deal, Gojitron. Good deal, man. And the Rickster here with us. What's going on, Pop Actor Rick? Good to see you. I see Alfred E. Newman there in your profile picture. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Getting on down, everybody's playing Flintstones in the chat. That's pretty cool. There's the Radical Mom. Hey, Radical Mom. Been missing you late at night. You've been catching your rest like you ought to, though, I bet. Yes. Gap After Dark. What's going on, man? Good to see you. And I think that about gets us all caught up. If I missed anybody, I hate it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but I wanted to try to get us everybody I could see as quickly as possible. So we're going to get ready to get into that Nightstalker here in just a second, and we're going to unbox him from the ground up. So let me go ahead and get the toy cam running here, and you guys can see him. There he is, and of course I brought Jitsu into the picture as well, because a lot of people like to pair up Jitsu with Nightstalker, such as pairing up our friend Fisto with Stridor. So there we go. I might be late from now on. Just kidding. Okay, well, you need to get your rest sometimes. So that was you still visiting. Okay, I see that. Yeah, trying to get some beauty rest. There you go. Bill, you should get your care package tomorrow. It's loaded with goodies to do as you wish with. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. That you should have just let it be a surprise for me, but now I'm going to be looking for it. But thank you, sir. I appreciate you sending me a little happy there. Everyone except Rick. He will go with another character for the horses. Okay. Oh, so I missed something up here. So there we go. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and auto that and take me off the screen here. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing unboxed and get this show on the road. And because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot to do getting this thing out of the box. So we're going to put Jitsu off to the side so that he's not in the way. And we're going to open her up here from this end here. I know normally folks open him on the other end because it's got the cue the epic unboxing music there on it. So yeah, cue dramatic box opening music here on the front there. So I'm gonna just open him from the bottom, and I'm gonna keep my hobby knife handy here. And let's see if we got some night driving here that we can play while we're doing that. Let's see if that night driving is playing. There we go. I hope that's not overpowering me too much. Kind of just back there in the background. And we're going to go ahead and let him slide on out of his box here. Here we go. All right. So we'll take a look at the front of the box first. We've got Skeletor riding in the Nightstalker here, and he's wearing his battle armor. And we got Battle Armor He-Man with his battle axe ready to battle them. Over here we have Mechanic, and back here in the background we can see Snake Mountain. Moving to the top of the box, we have another shot here. We have Skeletor riding Nightstalker with a planet or a moon in the background there. We can see the stairwell going up to Snake Mountain here on the side, and there's Screech. And of course on either side we have just Nightstalker with some clouds on one side, and we have Zoar flying in the air here with Nightstalker Evil Armored Battle Steed on the other. And on the very back here we have Snake Mountain in the background, lots of lightning coming down on the sides, and Skeletor here with his evil power sword in his hand with lightning striking it, riding on Stridor. And Shaitan's Hammer says, nice artwork, that's pretty cool. Richter says, why didn't they put Jitsu on the cover? Well, Jitsu riding Nightstalker is kind of a fan thing. We'll get into that in just a second. Pretty cool. Ooh, nice, says Gap After Dark. So yeah, that's what's going on there. And let me go down here, and we'll talk about the Nightstalker for just a little bit, and we'll find out a little bit more about him before we get down into the unboxing there. So let me come up here and do this. Hang on, let me grab something off of this real quick too while I'm doing it. Copy that. Come up here and boom, we're going to talk about Nightstalker real quick. That should be a lot of fun to do. And so let me add some music in here, and paste that music there, and you can hear the music playing, I hope. Let me make sure. Yeah, that music should be playing. All right, guys. They never put Fisto or Jitsu on the steeds because it's focused on the main hero's marketing. That's right, Shaitan's Hammer. Nightstalker has two stories, a fan story and mini comic story. I'd like to hear about the mini comic because I'm not seeing him in mini comics over here on what I'm fixing to show you guys here on the Wiki Grayskull. So I've got the Wiki Grayskull page pulled up here, and coming on down here, it says Nightstalker doesn't appear in the original mini comics, but he has appeared in the UK comics by London Editions. Some versions depicted as Jitsu's evil robotic steed, others as a reincarnation of the heroic Stridor. That's an interesting idea. Unlike the consistent portrayal of Stridor, the UK comics alternate between having Nightstalker with his robotic appearance or just as a normal horse with the colors of the toy. And there you see a picture of the original toy. He wasn't articulated at all. He was more like a statue, sort of like Battle Cat was and Panther. But you did have the saddle or portion up here for the character to sit in, and as you can see, Skeletor is depicted as riding in him. And of course, he was also set up to be featured in Filmation's He-Man, but they never did actually get around to showing him on there. And in the model packs, he is referred to as Nightmare. And he did show up in Masters of the Universe Revelation. Nightstalker made his animated debut in the first episode of Masters of the Universe Revelation, in which at one point he is referred to as Nightmare. And we've already got this. It says is getting, but we've got him from the Motu Origins line. And here are some pictures from Motu Classics and the original toy. And on down here is a picture, it looks like from the London Editions Jewel of Fire comic. And he's a normal horse in this with the Nightstalker armor on him, and it looks like Triclops getting ready to ride him. Here's Beastman riding him over here. And here is the picture of him from Revelation. And of course, here's the box design that we're looking at right now. So there we go. And getting back up here, both Fistu and Jitsu are missing a hand. How can they control the horse? With their robotic hands. Thank you very much. Even the vintage package had Skeletor on the Nightstalker. That is correct. And they could have at least made the horse look straight ahead. Yeah, the original one. Well, Mike is British. LOL. There you go. Jitsu is very something in this one, appearance and filmation. Not even a metal hand. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. They even had I think they called him Chopper in that one as well. So that takes care of our Nightstalker backstory. Of course, it looks like is he still available on Mattel Creations? He never sold out, so you can always run over there to Mattel Creations and get you one. So let's go back over here to where we were and get back into the unboxing. Weird pose for the stand for sure. Yeah, the stand is supposed to be like the stand with the Grayskull, so that he can go with their Snake Mountain there. So they kind of got the Snake Mountain rails up there and everything. It's pretty damn cool. All right, let's go back over here to the toy cam and get back to the unboxing. Richter says, I had a Stridor for Christmas as a kid. Hated it, thought he sucked, wanted an attack track. Well, I have to admit, Rick, and this is no shade at Nightstalker or at Stridor, but attack track was a pretty damn cool vehicle. Actually, it was cooler because you had the automatic battery action on it where it was actually moving around and stuff. So yeah. All right, so we got the box out of the mailer. Let's go ahead and get ready to get old Nightstalker out of his prison here. It's no window on the front on this one. It's a closed box toy, but then again, it was not meant to be sold at retail. It was sold through Mattel Creations. There we go. We can start trying to get this open over here. We got one. Got that open? Yeah. There we go. And here we have the instructions. He has 2 helmets in here, like Stridor did. So you have the evil helmet and good helmet, replaced with second helmet, and pose into powerful battle position. There we go. And let's see if we can get him to come on out of this package here and see what we have available to us here inside there. Lots of stringy dingies to deal with, it looks like here, so I'm going to get to cutting stringy dingies. See here, we got a lot of tape too. Gonna cut some tape. We can get all of this stuff loose out of its box. I've got some music playing here in the background, I think, so you guys can listen to that while I'm doing this boring stuff like cutting this tape a little. We don't have anything. Got some stringy dingies here on the bottom that need to be popped. Stringy dingies to get loose there. One more right over here. Dingy off of there. All right. Stringy dingy holding this part here on. That off of there, and let's see if we can get dingies pop. Go pop them old stringy dingies loose. Pop the stringy dingy here loose. Oh, he's got another one around his side here. And he's got one around his face. So there we go. That got him a loose. I really like Snake Mountain base, so detailed. There you go. Hebro prefers the horses from other toy lines, yeah. I hope Rio Blast gets canceled. Oh, man. That cuts me to the heart, Mike Fee. Yeah, Rickster, Rio is the coolest. He's a lawman. Yeah, come on. All right, let's see if we can get this part here off. There we go. Now we can get stand out and move this back here. Put it off to the side for right now as we start removing stuff out of the plastic here. Here's some railing looking very much like what came with Snake Mountain there for sure. There we go. Get off of there. There we go. And that goes right here, of course, on this stand here. And pop that into place now. Ow. Okay. It goes one way. It goes one way. It says, I've got one way I want to fit into this, and you're not going to fit me in any other way. So, there's that. At least pop in there. There's one. And there's the other. Alright. And of course we have the old stand here. It pops in right like that. Very good. Alright, there's old Nightstalker there. Let's get the rest of this stuff off of this plastic here. Some of these stringy dingies out of the way and throw them in the trash. I'm not a big fan of stringy dingies, Mattel Creations. Just not, especially when you got a collector toy that's supposed to be collector-friendly packaging. We got some blast effects here that I'm going to be taking off of here. One. Hey, Jamie Sanders. Another one. And I agree, Jeff, we need a Filmation Hordak, right? Yeah, he's really tied down in there, Mike. Sure. Here is his bit to go in his mouth. Get that out of there. He's got a couple of laser guns here to go on his armor. Them off of there. And we have his second helmet, which looks like it's tied in with a stringy dingy. So I've got another stringy dingy to cut here. There we go. I got that stringy dingy on out the way too. And that takes care of all of that. I'll put the plastic, inner plastic here to the side. Worry about that later. We're through with the hobby knife. Let's get it out of the way before I slice myself open with it. Hordak is like a sitcom character that comes late in the series that tries to upstage the original cast. Shaitan's Hammer says that he's waiting on the Turtles of Grayskull Hordak. He looks awesome. Okay. Yeah. Cool, man. All right. So, how is Nightstalker depicted as wearing his helmet? He's depicted wearing this helmet here. So that is the helmet that I want him to wear. That in there, and we have his bit here that needs to go in his mouth, which opens and shuts with a spring. Got his bit there in his mouth. Very good. Have a couple of laser cannons that need to be installed here. One to go here. Get him to go in his little slot there. There we go. Goes here. In this little slot here. Up. Yeah, there we go. All right. Laser cannons going there. I am looking forward. I am in a heroic position there, riding. Gotta put Jitsu in there and let him ride the thing, right? Here he goes. Do in position here. Reins here. This way. And he's ready to go. All right. Here's these blast effects. I'm gonna put them off the side. We'll put them on there in just a second. Let's catch up with the chat here. Gerard Kane, good to see you, sir. Evening all, he says. So is Superman an illegal alien? Good question. You talking about Superman? If we were talking about the post-crisis burn, he was put into a birthing pod and sent to Earth, where he was actually born when the pod opened, when Ma and Pa Kent found him. So technically, he was born not only on Earth, but in the United States, which makes him an Earth person and a citizen of Earth and a citizen of the United States by law. Apply the cord. He is an electronic horse. Come on, man. Yeah, just relax, as they say on Mystery Science Theater 3000. You know, how does he eat and breathe and all those other science facts? Just relax and tell myself it's just a toy. Hordak began as a He-Man villain predating She-Ra. That is correct. Bill loves playing with his dinghy. You know, well, go stringy dinghies. I don't hate stringy dinghies. Hordak's like cousin Oliver, says Gojitron. Yeah, there you go. Mr. DJ Longhair says he loves that the mouth opens. Yes, sir. Unlike the original toy, the new Origins version is very toyetic. It has a lot of articulation on it and can move around. So there you go, folks. Now let's put him in a battle pose and put some of them battle effects, or the blast effects on him, and take a look at him for a little bit, and how he looks with his battle pose going. So, get to go in that little hole there. Snap in there. I hope it'll snap back out later. Don't want to go in there, folks. I remember having this much trouble with my Stridor. Get him on the stand. There he goes. I heard it snap in place. We go. So go. You. I want a whole Snake Mountain floor like that, says Jeff. Yeah, that'd be nice. They could not afford purple string. There you go. Let's see. There are ball joints for the neck for sure, so he can look up and straight ahead. That's for sure. Yes, yes. Yes, legs were still on the previous ones. That's correct. We should call Bill Mr. Slate. There you go. With hard mold before. That's correct, sir. That is correct. Yeah, too much work there for Mattel to change the color of the string when they already had one made. The floor is glossy too. Yes, it is. It is a glossy stand there. Kind of a shiny stand there. So there you guys go. We got a heroic pose there of Jitsu riding in the Stridor. So there you go. Tell me what you guys think about that. Tell me what you guys think about that. Got night driving going there. Yeah, I bet they could make the floor non-glossy. I bet you could go and get some testers dull coat spray and spray on that and take the glossy shine off of it if you want to. But I'm not going to do that with mine. I kind of like the way it looks. And Jeff says that he likes it. Oh, very good, Jeff. I'm glad you like the Nightstalker there. Glad you like it. So, well, the question is, did any of you guys get a Nightstalker? I take it that Shaitan's Hammer said will say no. He's talking a very expensive repaint, which it is. But he may get one later. Let's see, Rickster says, I don't like it when I compared it to my Snake Mountain. I wonder if I can unshine the base. Yeah, like I said, go get you some Testors dull coat and put a little light coat of that dull coat on there and let it give it about 48 hours to dry and set, and that should take all that shine right on off of it. All Music Fan 88 says he wants another one. Okay. Richard said, I got Nightstalker and they did not add the 3 cannons. Huh? Oh man, that sucks. Some people had the same issue, Rick. Wow. Yeah, you got 2 cannons in the front, and the one in the back should have already been installed on him when you pulled him out of the package. So, yeah, that's kind of sucks. And of course, when you call up Mattel Creations with a problem like that, they're no help at all. No help at all. Let's see. Rick says I can live with it because the originals didn't have any. Okay. All right. Well, now I've got Nightstalker so that the evil warriors now have a robotic horse like the heroic warriors do. And more than likely, I wanted to bring the Nightstalker, the Stridor out to compare. But he seems to be packed away, probably out in the shed. So what's going to end up probably happening is old Nightstalker's going to get packed away and join Stridor there. I'm going to put him back in his box. See, Mattel wanted me to send it back on my money with shipping. Yeah, that's the kind of crap they pull. That's the kind of crap they pull, Rick. Yeah, I don't go for that either. And you know, of course, there were some people that were supposed to have gotten a King Grayskull with their Eternia sets and didn't. And when they complained, no help. Send it back, and we'll send you your money back because we don't have any to replace it with. All Music Fan 88 says it's starting to storm here. the sun was out and the stream started. Temperature dropped 15 degrees and now it's pouring rain and wind. Well, be careful there, man. If you have to take off, man. Stay safe. Just send me the 3 cannons, but that didn't work. Yeah, they're not gonna send you the 3 cannons. That's all they needed to do, send you the 3 cannons. I mean, I remember back in the day when you bought board games from the like Milton Bradley, and the board game was missing pieces, you could write them a letter and tell them what pieces you were missing, and hell, they'd send you some more pieces. That was kind of cool back in those days. You could do that with Clue. You know, you'd run out of the little Clue notebook papers that you would use, and you could order some more right from them for a nominal fee. They even had an order form in there for you to order some more. I don't know if they still do that or not. Do kids even play board games, or is it all computer, electronic, telephone stuff now? Yeah. Once again, I'm showing my age. So there we go. We got Jitsu there on the screen. We got him riding on the Nightstalker. We got him unboxed. Took a look at him, and that's pretty much it on him. Let's see, all computer games. Yeah, I agree, man. That's it. I'll probably buy it off of Amazon and return it and say no cannons. We're in the box and keep the 3 cannons. Now you could do that, but they wouldn't be purple. I don't think Nightstalker's for sale on Amazon. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. All right, so I thought we would wind up doing a little bit of window shopping here on the Big Bad Toy Store and see what's over there. That might be some fun. So let me pull up presentation again. We've got Big Bad Toy Store there. Those food items that you got from Walmart, do you have any steak or fish for Cringer? There are some steaks, but not necessarily. Some of the ones that are in the mini brands ones will be packaged. But if you buy the grill out set from I got one over here. Teeny Tinies. Here he is. Lots of stuff went flying when I did that, but that's okay. Put them back up here. The mini barbecue set here from Teeny Tinies, which was also featured on Gojitron's show. Let me highlight me real quick here. Here we go. It does feature some steak right here. You can see that. So you could buy this. This is available at Five Below. So head out to Five Below and you can find that there. Yeah, there you go. And like I said, it's Five Below, so it's going to be pretty cheap. Usually Mattel Creations stuff ends up on Amazon. I bought Lady Slither from Amazon. Okay, you're buying from an Amazon seller. That's what that's all about. I got you. Yeah. Buying that from one of the resellers on Amazon. Sometimes they charge a little more than Mattel Creations to try to get their money back. Yep. All right, so Gojitron, there's Usagi Yojimbo and Space Usagi Yojimbo black and white there, right there for you, man. Yeah, those look pretty awesome, don't they, Briscoe? I'm gonna take a look at them real quick here. Pull them up. There is Space Usagi Yojimbo. He is $37.99, not a bad price. And here is regular Usagi Yojimbo, Samurai, black and white, $38 basically. Yeah, $60 for it, says Jill. Paid a little more for Lady Slither, I agree. Yeah, I do love me some rabbits, says Gojitron. Yeah, I caught that last night. I saw a trend going there. With Captain Carrot, Hoppy Marble Bunny, and stuff like that being mentioned. So yeah, let's go back over here to the main page. Anybody into the Final Fantasy stuff? Here's a bunch of Final Fantasy figures with a motorcycle. Here's Godzilla. What is this gonna be? This is beautiful. So you got the Haya Godzilla versus King Kong New Empire Exquisite Stylish series. $50 on pre-order. Not too bad. Here's the Shin Godzilla. $300 from Sakai Modeling Collection. What do you think about that, Gojatron? You willing to spend $300 on a Godzilla? Looks like he's a statue too. Check out that Destroy Eye. I haven't seen that's a nice Destroy Eye, but it's a little expensive there for $109. Wow. Wow. Playmats, super deformed, it looks like. Ooh, check out that Haya Toys King Ghidorah. $99.99. And I'll look at all the necks on the head, and the three heads are articulated. Man. No thanks. I'll stick to Bandai. Nothing over $35. There you go. You're a man after my own heart, sir. A lot of Godzilla stuff here on the main page. Let's go back over to the landing page here. And here's the Plasma series Ecto 1. It's supposed to be at the 3 3/4 inch size so that you can put the new O-ring Ghostbusters with it. So what you guys think about that? Is that something that you'd be interested in? I'm not particularly. But I'm telling you what, that's probably the most detailed Ecto 1 that I've seen in a while. That is beautiful. Even the back end opens up here so that they can pull the stretcher out and put their proton packs on it and everything. It's nice. Briscoe1234 says, if you like Godzilla stuff, you should check out De Facto's Godzilla kits. They're really awesome concept designs. We'll have to do that, man. Street Sharks. Guys, remember Street Sharks? I remember Street Sharks. I never bought them. At the 30th anniversary, Slash, Jab, and Ripstore figures there. If you're looking for some Street Sharks, hey, that look like they look like they're ready to go to play with Motu Origins too. Check that out. John Wick Chapter 4. Mafex there, Ahsoka. Not really big into the Mafex figure. Let's see what they got Origins here. Cartoon Stratos is still in stock for $20. Fan favorite Origins Triclops. If you missed him the first time around, he's still available for $19. There's Reptilax, $19. Evil Lynn cartoon version, $19, and comes with a shaping staff as well as her wand. I have her on my pile of loot already. If there's already a paycheck in it, I'll believe anything Bill says. Okay. Like that Ecto 1, might get that one. I want the 6-inch scale Ecto 1. Okay. There's a cartoon merman. Here is the Turtles of Grayskull Skeletor. For you guys that are into the Turtles of Grayskull, I bought the Tila. I was ripped off. The helmet doesn't come off. I'm angry about that, but otherwise it's a decent figure. Beastman looking pretty cool with that rather Japanese looking armor style on him. There's Raphael, Turtles of Grayskull, Shredder, Ram Man, cartoon Man-at-Arms. U.S. packaging for Shredder there. Some of these packagings are foreign packaging and some of them are U.S. So that's why you see them listed twice, and sometimes the listings are different prices. Trickster's still thinking about getting a Reptilax. Okay. This book right here is a book I would love to have. They got it in stock for $50 on there right now. I think you can get it a little cheaper on Amazon. But that's the art from Origins and Masterverse. It's kind of a companion volume to the first one that had all the art from the vintage in it. If you missed out on Ninjor, he's still available for $20. There's Cartoon Beastman, fan favorite Zodak still available, $20. Brandor, $20. You missed out on Dragon Blaster Skeletor, he's $23.99. He's a deluxe figure. Just ordered Nightstalker. Damn YouTube influencer costing me money. Oh yeah, I'm an enabler, my friend. I'm an enabler. I said he is the type of figure made out of other figure and body parts. That's why I'm not tempted of getting him. Okay. Missed out on Skits. They still got some of those for $30. There's Serpent Claw Man at Arms. I could have bought him at Walmart. You need some more skeleton warriors to have army build skeleton warriors. There you go, $32. Still got the Talon Fighter and Point Dread. Don't buy that for $45 on here. Go to Ross or Ollie's or somewhere like that and get it for a lot cheaper. There's the Roton. There is Land Shark, saving 15% on that. They got Land Sharks on sale. If you missed out on Mechanic and the Road Ripper, here he is, $35. Cobra Khan, Rattlor, Antenna. Not having any problem with any of this stuff anymore. All in stock. On sale, Anti-Eternia He-Man. 2 McFarlane figures on Big Bad, but I've spent enough this week. There you go, Honor U83. You want me to find you a Slamurai? Not necessarily me. I'm not interested in Slamurai, but I know there are those who are. Oh, here we go. All Music Fan 88 Jeff. I missed out on White Ninja. That's Slamurai. Now, don't worry about that. Yeah, that's his name, Slamurai. Sunman still available. Only $6.65. Look like they overstocked Sunman. There's our buddy Clawful there. I need to make a video of him. I'm going to get on the AI and have him sing a song. There's a Horde Trooper. If you need some Horde Troopers, you got to have at least 2 or 3 of those. There's our buddy Stridor. Oh, look, he's on sale. 70% off, $10.80. $10.80. This is the exact same toy that I just opened a minute ago. It's just different colors. And moving on down, there's Flying Fist He-Man Terror Claw Skeletor. If you're into those, I wasn't. You can still get the Naked Stratos Jitsu Sorceress Buzz Off Wave that stayed in stores for 2 entire years and peg warmed for $37.50 for the price of almost one figure. You can get the whole set and save 50%. How about that, folks? Look, you can get, if you need some Naked Stratoses, they're only $8, $7.60. Sorceress, $10. Jitsu, $10. Buzz Off, $7.60. Come on, guys. Get these things out. They look like they really overstocked on that wave. It stayed around and stayed around, didn't it? Look, they've even got Wind Raiders here for $25 on sale. You can still get a Sky Sled with Prince Adam. Man, I always wish that they'd completed the Battle Ram and had the back end so that Sky Sled could snap into that. Wouldn't that have been nice? Battle Armor He-Man, Deluxe Ram Man, Origin Skeletor. The regular old Skeletor still in there for $19. Clamp Champ. I've got a Clamp Champ. A good deal. We got Buzzsaw Hordak for $21.99. I opened him up last week, and there's Panther. So there's your Origin stuff here on the Big Bad. Just thought, I saw it. I had to click on it. Now, this looks neat. Ultimates Kull the Conqueror and Conan the Barbarian from Super 7. Are you guys into the Super 7 stuff? See, my friend Bob got some of those Naked Stratoses to use as avian troop builders. That's what you do right there. Richard says, I keep my vintage Battle Ram. Yeah, I'm going to keep mine too. Jeff says he's hoping for a Battle Ram surprise at San Diego Comic-Con. Okay. Alright. Man, look at that Conan. That is sharp, sharp. Look at that Gojitron. Check that out, man. Check out that $54.99. Look at that right there. Super 7. I don't know if you guys are into the Super 7 stuff or not. Some people are and some people aren't. Look at this one here. Ooh. Man, got his necklace on. Got his sword in his hand. Man, that is sharp. Look like Roy Thomas drew him right there, man. Look at it, Gojitron. Look, Gojitron. Got Cole. I just showed him. Then you got Conan here. Gotta have a set, man. Look at all the goodies he comes with. Sword, belt with a sword sheath, necklace, 2 heads, lots of hands, axe, and if I had the money, I'd be in like Flynn. The Garfield figures, a lot of people are really interested in these. You got Garfield, Normal, and Odie, $25 a piece. So for $75, you can have a full set. From Boss Fight, hopefully Boss Fight will make a John figure to go with them later. I was thinking about that Conan pair with the Boss Fight Red Sonja. Yeah, she's on Big Bad too. Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back and do a little bit more window shopping here in a minute. I'm going to have to take a little commercial break here. So let me go up here and find us some commercials to watch. All right, guys, we'll be right back after these messages.
And now, this message.
The Battle of the Sectors begins. Heroic Dargon, leader of the forces of good, is ambushed by evil sectors. With the help of his loyal insectoid Dragonflyer, he fights them off. But they're just bait for the real trap. A far more treacherous enemy is waiting. The evil General Spytrax. Will heroic Dargon be caught in his web? Watch the next episode of Sectors by Coleco.
Attention, family. Cheese off by high time prices.
Holy felines, Batman!
I smell like cat, Robin.
Yeah.
Pause off the customers, Catwoman. Listen, folks. Only at Zellers are you protected by
The law of Toyland. Nobody beats Zeller's prices on toys. Nobody.
Well said, Robin. You're protected at Zellers because the lowest price is the law.
Splinter the Rat taught them each the ninja arts. Donatello, master of the staff. Leonardo, the katana blade.
My God!
Raphael, the
Don't
sleeve.
throw this at home, kids!
And Michelangelo, the nunchakus.
Radical! And master of the willing pizza. Hey, who had the pepperoni and ice cream?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
RoboCop. Part man, part robot. All cop. The ultimate in law enforcement. RoboCop and the Ultra Police. The only cops with rapid repeat cap firing.
He's unstoppable.
Battling the worst criminals. Headhunter. And Nitro. The Ultra Police, protected by Robo Armor, bring RoboCop even more firepower. In the fight for justice, nothing can stop RoboCop. RoboCop and the Ultra Police, each sold separately with RoboCaps.
Half human, half animal.
Thunder, 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 thunder. I'm Mumro, want the sword of Gundera.
With this secret power ring battery not included, make Lionel's eyes light up.
I'm ready.
With Battlematic action, you can make them fight with their swords.
The sword is mine, Lionel. That's what you think, Mumra. Take that.
Thundercats, Mumra and Lionel with light up eyes.
Thundercats.
Each sold separately, new from LJN.
Computers are coming your way.
Computers?
For paying bills? Mothers, too.
Bah, humbug.
Wow. Let me try it.
Della, you shouldn't have.
Harriet, computers are everywhere, and it's time the Critter family had one.
Computers are mere toys.
No, I think Della's right, Foxworthy. Computers are a part of everyone's life.
On our class trip to the airport, we learned how computers help planes take off and land safely.
My class saw how computers help firemen get to fires faster.
And Harriet, there may be a computer talking to you at the new supermarket. Even our phone system uses computers, and computers help predict the weather. And the newest elevators are computerized. Right, Stanley? Yeah. And we'd never have gotten to the moon without computers. Oh, digital watches are computers, too. Time for your dental appointment, Foxworthy. Computers are everywhere. See you soon.
And we're back, and I've kind of scrolled down the page a little bit here. The Mr. T commercials were cool. Yeah, Mr. T cereal, they're cool. And yeah, I do have the honeycomb commercial that features the Hulk. And Rickster wants to see it. I won't be able to show it today because I'll have to find it. I don't know where it's at in the hard drive here. It's with you see how my room looks back here? Well, my computer storage and the drive is the same way, just a jumbled wreck. I love to live like that, I guess. Not really, but yet it seems that way because that's the way I do. A hoarder. But anyway, I'll try to dig that out for you if I can remember, Rick, and we'll get that set up for next week. Moving on down here, here's a bunch of high-end stuff if you guys are interested in it. Let's go up here and see what's on sale. Sale items. We'll look at these sale items real quick and then we'll move on and do some music and fun. You guys think about things you want to listen to while I'm doing this. There's those Silver Hawks for $200. You can buy all 4 of them and save 20%. The Ultimates Turtle line set of 5 for $176, saving 20%. If you want the Ultimates G.I. Joe, which some people may be into, not I, another $176, save 20%. 20% is not a whole lot, is it? See, there's the Silver Hawks Wave 2 for $211. $212, no, thank you. My Ultimates Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Wave 2. Wow. You want that Thunder Tank, $400? Nope. I don't. Warmatic cardboard, still outside my price range. Yeah, good to see you, John. And yeah, you are right. It's out of my price range, too. Nothing more cooler than eating your cereal while watching Saturday morning cartoons. That is the truth. Man, these sale items are not sale items to me. Here's your Black Series Elite Squad Trooper for $15. Save 40%. I've seen this this Slash NECA hanging around Walmart. And we've already seen Sorceress on sale, Jitsu, Transformers Blitzwing, Mafex Storm for $80. Mafex out of my price range. The Cobb Vanth Black Series, $21. Power Rangers versus Ninja Turtles. No. Panthro from Thundercats. Action Force Sergeant Slaughter. Save 22% on him for $25. Get you some Bruce Lee Ultimates there. 2 figures. $88. Ooh. Dang. $44 for the Silverhawks figure. Silverhawk's a little after my time. Oh, you want that Panthro, says Jeff. Okay. Spencer Sanchez. Oingo boingo. Weird Science. Hey, what's going on, Spencer Sanchez? Good to have you joining us today. Probably a first time viewer. I haven't seen you around before. Glad to have you. If you get a chance and you like the show, please do hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button as well. There we go. Moving on down here. You can get your Mogwai set there of 6 figures from NECA. No thanks. All right. Here Marvel Legends Retro Collection. The 3.75 inch set of 6 figures by Hasbro, just a little over $50, and you can get the Captain America, Johnny Storm, Spider-Man, Marvel Girl, Hulk, and Magneto. Here's Scratch, and he comes with a bag of money that he stole. That's pretty cool. Spider-Man Homecoming 2-pack. Xenomorph Alien 1/12. There's the armor. I saw that figure for sale at GameStop here recently. Is Bill going to show Flipor figures? No, probably not. Ultimate's Quicksilver sucks. Can't even perch the bird on his arm. Oh man, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see what's new. Going back. All right, let's see what's new. New arrivals. Classified series Dreadnought. What is that? Naugahyde. All right. There's that Mafex John Wick. Look like a super deformed It. Pennywise. There's your Street Sharks. Marvel 1/12 collected Doctor Doom. That is an awesome looking Doctor Doom figure. Marvel Legends Mary Jane and Green Goblin. Man. Jeff wants that Naugahyde and Torch. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends still out of stock. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 1/12 collection Darth Vader. Vintage collection Darth Vader. Just come in. He's $17.99. That's not too bad. He is looking kind of like he's wearing his New Hope look there with the I don't know, the armor may be on the outside of his inner robes. I don't know. I can't really tell there. Got page 2 here. Jurassic World stuff. Polly Pocket. Not interested in that. Here you go. So a Sabine Wren helmet. No. Dungeons and Dragons animated Venger figure with diorama. That was a Target exclusive, I thought. But this is probably not that version. Can't tell. Is that a statue? That's a statue. Yeah, that's a statue. Interesting. There's your Mandalorian. Legend of Zelda mask. Some Fraggles if you're into the Fraggle Rock. Here's the Muppets. You got the Lefty and Cookie Monster and Oscar the Grouch and Guy Smiley with the talking loaf of bread. You guys remember Sesame Street from the good old days? That's a cool looking Spider-Man figure. Oh, look, Rambo 3. Golden Axe and Long Moan. Blob. There's Reptilax and Web Store there. Evil Lynn. Rambo 2. SH Monster Arts Godzilla and King Kong. I'm about to give up on all this. Yeah. I'm about done. Let's have some music and fun. Let me go down here into the music and fun set list here, and we'll play y'all something. Some of the new stuff that we've done. Let me look at the property of this first and see what I've got set up on that. Yeah, that off there. I'm gonna move that up to the top. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. All right, we got some music and fun set up, so we can head on over there and do that, and we'll listen to the new songs first, and you guys think about some old favorites that you might want to listen to, and we'll do that. Here you go, folks. We're gonna wrap up the day here soon, but we'll start out with some music and fun before we do that, and we'll do that for as long as you guys want to.
Toyland getting ready to the blue. Skeletor with plans for something new. Gotta wash away the dirt from the day. Evelyn and Tila got something to say. Grab that soap, start to ladder up now. Nobody's gonna go down on you. Water splashing as we sing this song. Staying fresh is where you belong. We won't go down unless you're clean. Shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that glow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. Evelyn has got demands. Teal's watching, watch that cock. No more grime and no more dirt. Clean you up, you big pervert. Rub a dub, make the helmet gleam. If you want fun, you need to scheme. Shower time, it won't last long. Join the queen and sing along. We won't go down unless you're clean. Shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that glow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. You're clean, shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that blow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. Won't go down unless you're clean, shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that blow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. He-Man getting ready to feel the blue. Skeletor with plans for something new. Skills watching, watch that cop. No more grime and no more dirt. Clean you up, you big pervert. He-Man, Skeletor, let's go. He-Man, Skeletor, let's go. Evelyn has got demands. Tila's watching, watch that cock. No more grime and no more dirt. Clean you up, you big pervert. Rub a dub, make the helmet gleam. If you want fun, you need to scheme. Shower time, it won't last long. Join the queen and sing along. And sing along. Gotta scrub to earn that blow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go.
And bring the music and fun list up for you guys to take a look at and see if you guys have anything you want to hear off of that. I've got another set lined up here of Eternian favorites here in just a second, but I will take requests. Let's be honest, Evil Lynn probably likes them dirty. Okay, Briscoe. All right, man. And a new viewer here, Anthony Jameson, joining us today, says, do they still have Saturday morning cartoons? They do, but they're on Me TV. And they do show them on Saturday morning. And Me TV has a secondary channel that is dedicated to cartoons all the way. Ah, my eyes, says World Made of Cardboard. Well, you know, what you got into when you came over here to see this show? Why is Tila doing Skeletor? Well, you know, they swapped it up there, so, you know, gotta get some of that strange occasionally, you know what they say. Are those original He-Man Master Universe toys? No, they are the new Origins versions that they started in, I think, 2021. Releasing those, and they're almost all the way through the entire set, plus figures that have never been released. But they look so much like the vintage ones that I'd rather play with them than the vintage figures nowadays. So I've taken my vintage figures and put them away. So once again, take a look at the list and see if there's anything on there that you guys want, and let me know in the chat here, and I'll start setting up a request list here in just a second. I'm going to go and set up some Eternian favorite music videos here for us right now. And we'll go right on into that, and we'll let Tila introduce that for us.
It's time for music and fun on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures.
instrument of war. Skeletor and his evil warriors have finally banded together for a final assault on Castle Grayskull.
Come, warriors, we will assault Castle Grayskull, and I shall be the king of all of Eternia. Yeah!
I'm ready, Master. Let's go.
By your leave, Mistress Alley. Skeletor and his evil band of warriors have been spotted approaching Castle Grayskull just a few marches away.
It's Alley the Piper, Master.
You know what? Fuck you, Skeletor. I ain't going up there. Not with Alley the Piper there. She'll inspire them to kill us all. It'll be a bloodbath. I'm out of here.
Master, I have something else I have to do. Maybe next time.
Come, Beastman. We'll show these cowards. Beastman. Ah! Curse you, Alley the Piper!
It's time for a history lesson. After the Jacobite uprising known as the Battle of Culloden in the year 1746, there were a series of bans and changes implemented by the English to the Scottish Highlanders. It became illegal to wear tartan and other Highland dress, and the Great Highland Bagpipe was classified as an instrument of war and was also banned. It is said that somebody was even executed for brandishing a Highland bagpipe after Culloden. If you were seen wearing a kilt or tartan, you could be put in prison for up to 6 months after just your first offense. The Highland pipes were classified that way until 1996.
And we're back. Hey, Nightwing, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, we're getting ready to do some superheroes. They've been requested, so I got a set of superheroes set up for us. And before we do that, let's run down here and do some thanks to everyone who has helped us on this show. And thank you to our newcomers there who have joined us today. I hope you guys are sticking around for the music and fun section of the show. And if you did not see the beginning of the show where I unboxed the Nightstalker, there's always the replay later. But here we go. Thank you, supporters.
Special thanks to all the channel members and Patreons. Without your support, we couldn't keep doing what we do.
Special thanks to Nightwing, Sean, Manic Plastic Toy Shop, Jamie Sanders, Gogitron, Radical Mom, Ocean Breeze, Salty, Mr. DJ Longhair, and Zoo Studio for being Super Chat All-Stars this month.
Adventures of Super...
crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Civil Defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
And we are back, and as you can tell, the ducks are playing, which means that it's time to say good journey here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, bringing a long Independence Day weekend to a close. And we had a wonderful show last night with me and Jones are each giving our top 10 wishes plus honorable mentions for figures for McFarlane to release. And if you haven't had a chance to see that, please go and watch that replay on that one. You'll enjoy it. Yeah, slow jam duck time. I'm glad you came to join us, John. War Made of Cardboard. It was good to see you today. It was good to see our newcomers come in today. I hope that I earned your subscriptions today. Yes, Radical Mom, good journey to you, and good journey to all of you. And remember, keep on collecting and stay fantastic.
Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.